Silksong! But I opened OBS though. Wait a minute. Wait, but I did my due diligence. But I did it though. Wait. Oh, I have my computer unplugged because we were playing fucking Shadow of the Colossus. Welcome to Silksong, but like with much less enthusiasm. So far in Silksong, I mean, a lot's happened. Okay. So, after the events of Hollow Knight Original, where we were inside of a place called, where we were inside of a place called, it has like transparency. I don't like that. One more time. We were inside of a place called Hollow Nest. We got kidnapped and brought to a place called, all of my stuff has transparency now and I don't like it, called Farloom. It's spelled with a P. We got brought to a place called Farloom. We were kidnapped and brought into this region. Inside of Farloom, we immediately broke out of our cage, theoretically because we were empowered by the region, and we lost all of our tools, upgrades, everything, per Metroidvania sequel. So, we were given the task of a few things. Firstly, we have to gain back our tools, right? So we need our tools. Secondly, we need to find out what is causing a haunting. So a lot of the bugs in the region over time are overtaken by an aggressive haunting, where they become aggressive and start attacking all of those around them. Anybody that passes by. And because a lot of these people that are in this region, these bugs that are in this region, are pilgrims who are here on a religious journey to climb this mountain and join the Citadel, it causes them to basically be haunted faster because of their religious fervor. So, pilgrims are being killed on the roads by those that are haunted, and pilgrims themselves are being haunted themselves. This is all because the God Queen of the region, who is named Grandmother Silk, as in Grand Space Mother Silk. Grandmother Silk was the God Queen of the region that everyone worshipped. She is also the mother of the Weavers. And all of the Weavers are her holy children. Who are the Weavers? Well, the Weavers are basically Hornet's, the main character's, ancestry. So, Hornet is the child of a bug named Hera the Beast, and I don't want that. Hang on. So, Hornet is the child of Hera the Beast and the Pale King. The Pale King was the leader of Hollow Nest, right? He was the king of Hollow Nest. They together had one child named Hornet. But Hornet also has many siblings inside of Hollow Nest, but that's Hollow Nest story. We're not going to talk about that. Hera the Beast, however, is a member of the Weavers, meaning that she is one of the children of Grandmother Silk. Not by blood, as we learn. Rather than being a blood relative, rather than being a blood child of Grandmother Silk, each of these Weavers are rather a normal bug, a regular bug that was given higher being. They were given sentience. They were given higher thought. And in turn, their body morphed from a normal-looking bug into what we now know as the Weavers, which are spider-like creatures, usually with 6 eyes, But there are bugs in the region that we can find that look a lot like them, and we learned this because of a bug called the First Sinner, which was theoretically the first bug to become a weaver, as rather than having this circle head, she instead had a head that kind of was spiky like this. So we learned from her that all of this is happening. And that the weavers themselves weren't very happy that they were lied to and weren't holy children. So, the weavers basically took Grandmother Silk and encased her inside of a cocoon, where she entered a deep slumber. Over time, this slumber caused the haunting from her nightmares, as she was slowly waking up. The weavers, on the other hand, ruled over the region in her stead. And rather than being good individuals, they instead ruled kind of with an iron fist. And they started a trend of taking people's silk to extend life. There's also the children of Grandmother Silk. Rather than being the weavers that were lied to, there are actual children of Grandmother Silk. Mainly a character named Lace, who is a being of pure silk and needs to consume silk in order to keep active, in order to stay alive. She needs the silk. There's also other characters that are most likely of that ilk as well. We've met a character named Ava. There's a character named the Phantom. There's one other that I can't remember, I think. But, like, all of these beings are artificial creatures. So, we, Hornet, climbed the mountain, seen all of the remnants of this civilization, both before the queen was in the cocoon and after, found that there was a hierarchy of economy where the rich and well-off are physically built on top of those that are poor and have to, like, upkeep the place that the rich people live, right? Very, like, direct symbolism. And so we discovered all that and explored all that and learned about all that, and then we defeated Grandmother Silk. And that's when we got ending number 1, where rather than defeating Grandmother Silk and the haunting stopping, we instead became the queen ourselves. We took her position and upkept the silk that she laid bare, and so the haunting was destined to continue. We became a god, but at the cost of the entirety of the civilization. Obviously a bad ending. So, we went through the effort to get a thing called a snare. However, this snare operates via void. This void is these black tendrils that you're seeing behind me. All of that is void. This void is causing the region to be coated in this black mist, where creatures are being infected not just by the haunting, but by the void itself. And they are not just becoming aggressive because of the haunting, but are actively, like, joining the legion that is the void. So, that ain't great. On top of that, the queen, now inside of the soul snare, right, is actively trying to escape. Because she's not in there alone. Before she got snared, she grabbed onto Hornet and tried to pull her down with her, making it so that Hornet's silk would basically keep the two of them alive. Lace saved us, and instead, Lace went down with the queen. her daughter. The queen doesn't want Lace to die to the void, so she is trying everything in her ability to both keep Lace alive and also escape the cocoon, or allow Lace to escape the cocoon, causing earthquakes that are destroying the region. So, we have to stop the earthquakes from destroying Farloom. To do that, we need to make a thing that existed in Hollow Knight, and this is what confirmed that this game was after Hollow Knight. We need to find a thing called the Everbloom. To get to the Everbloom, we basically need to create it via very powerful souls, or rather, very powerful hearts from memories. So, we've been journeying through the world and finding 3 hearts to fill the task. One by a plant that I don't remember the name of, one by an ant queen, and lastly, one by a tyrant who ruled over the Coral Kingdom. We got these 3 hearts. We can now make this Everbloom, as well as a 4th heart from the Kingdom of Verdania. Don't know if we necessarily need that, but we found it. We now have these hearts and can make the Everbloom in order to stop the void from progressing. But we are very close to the end of the game. I can go do this at any time. But I'm so close to 100%. There is a very high likelihood that this is the last Silksong stream. Obviously, if you're watching the VOD, you already know. You can read the title. For those of you watching live, we don't. This could very likely be the final Silksong stream. It really depends on how fast I do the last remaining parts of this 100% run, because we are so close. That is Silksong so far. Let's dive in. That's enough recapping for me. My controller just disconnected. So I did a little tiny bit off stream, like minuscule. I didn't think it would be very fun to watch me go around the map and collect the last remaining masks, so I just did it off stream. I went through and I pulled open a walkthrough that had pictures of the locations, and I went to like 5 locations and then I found it. I took a picture of it in the Discord. It was right here, and I guess when I was playing, I went to it, I looked at it, I didn't figure out how to do it, and then I moved on. So I went back over there, and I got it. Yeah, I do not think it would be... It wasn't entertaining, it wasn't fun to do, it wouldn't have been fun to watch. I was just going to places that we've already seen, so I went and I did it real quick. Didn't take insanely long, but still wasn't great. But that doesn't mean that there isn't more monotonous tasks for us to achieve today. So we have the, but I have all masks. So this is all the masks. I'm full of, this is as most health as I can get. You can see it says 99% down there. I'm 1% off from finishing the game. But there's also these mementos, and these mementos don't seem to be included in this percentage because I believe the final percent of this is finishing the game. So, I think that the mementos aren't included in that. That being said, I still want to do them because I'm a butthole. So, like I said, we still have monotonous tasks to do. The first being, whoops. The first being, I still have to beat Seth at bouncing. I still have to bounce on it 69 times. Sorry for interrupting. You are perfectly fine. If I was not okay with you interrupting, I would have paused him. How you doing, Anna? I sneezed so hard, I now have a shoulder spasm. Oof. And I'm gonna beat this first try. Check this out, chat. Fuck! Quack is offered a challenge. They said that if I use any other crest, I will beat it first try. Quack, what crest should I try? I'm only gonna do it once. You know what? I'll even go further. I'll do it twice. I will allow you one mulligan. You choose the crest. Okay. We're gonna try this 2 times using the crest that Quack said. Let me get used to it. Okay. We're gonna do it 2 times. For VOD watchers, the VOD's been paused this whole time. I've been doing this for an hour and a half. Okay. I got close. I got into the 60s. Okay. That one does not count for the 2. I'll give you 2 mulligans. That one does not count. Whoops. One. Girl, the thing is, like, hang on, I'll explain. I'll give you one more. The thing is, again, I'll explain after. I don't know why I'm trying to explain again early. Okay. The thing is that sure, a different crest might be better at platforming than Beast Crest. For sure. I'm not disagreeing with you. For sure. Other crests are better at platforming than the Beast Crest. But sure, I'll use Shaman. I'll give Shaman a try too. But for give or take maybe probably like 128 hours, maybe a little bit less. Use which? What did I use? I put on Shaman. For give or take 128 hours, you know, somewhere around there ballpark, I've been using the Beast Crest. So sure, maybe one of these other crests is the better option. For sure. I'm not disagreeing. I think you're right. But hi, Melon. How are you? But I'm used to Beast Crest. I've been using Beast Crest for so long that I'm used to this. So it's like me swapping to anything else is like not fuck. I should have tested it out first. I can't believe those didn't count as failing. But okay, this is pretty good though. Every single one I'm gonna like struggle because it's not what I'm used to. Okay, this is pretty crazy actually. This is pretty crazy stupid. I think I might take back what I just said. This is pretty crazy stupid. This is pretty fucking wild. This is pretty fucking... It's crazy how easy this is right now. It's actually crazy how much easier it is with Witchcrest. This might be the best platforming crest in the game. It's okay. Okay, it's actually pretty crazy. I'm using Beast Crest. It's pretty fucking crazy though. That might be the best platforming crest in the game. You pizza shit. It matters to me more that I feel accomplished doing it than that I do it.
CB said to tell you that you smell really bad.
Okay, I just took a bath under 2 dogs. Also, I mean, you know, it's okay. It is alright. Nothing to write home about. It matters more to me that I feel accomplished doing this than the fact that I do it. And if I switch off of Beast Crest, then there's going to be an asterisk to my accomplishment because it's not me beating it. It's me beating it in an easier way than I've been playing the entire video game. So I understand that it is more monotonous for me to do it this way, but I would rather feel the accomplishment of doing it than just be done with it. I'm not done. We took a pee break. So I'm gonna beat this on this go. I got this. And yes, I'm listening to Celeste music. Also, hi Crano, how are you? I'm going to beat this on this go. This is the run. All right. After 100 attempts and maybe 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours of doing it, we're gonna go do something else for a while, and I'm gonna do this again next session, and this will not be the finale. It is what it is. Did I end the prediction? Nope. No, I did. All right. Let's go back to Bellheart and look at our other mementos. And Quack, I'm going to need your help in a second here, so prep for that. I'm going to need a push towards one of these other mementos, okay? Did your best, and I'll do my best again next time when we play it, and I do it. I'm not giving up. I'm just taking a break. Didn't even put on Katamari Damacy. I also didn't put on the actual in-game audio. One of them has completed the bug journal. Yeah, but for that we got to go down to the abyss, so might as well save that for last. So I have Gray Memento, Surface Memento, Craw, and Hero. We know where the bug is, and we know where the flea one is, the Seth one. That means there's 2 more. So there's 2 more mementos in here. So we're going to save the bug journal and the fleas for last. Nobody. Simon, no!
Marry me with my money.
He's off screen. He's off screen. I gotta go race. Okay. I believe Sprint Master was right here. I'm so glad I got to unmute you to hear you coping. CB for the last 4 hours.
Marry me with my money.
Did I?
The best part of Silksong is that it won't stop coming and 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 it won't stop coming.
And neither will I.
This giant old ant. Her death seems recent, but her presence here... Was it her? Could it be the strength that sustained these caves? If so, what'll happen now?
They will wither and fade. You may sadly know it was my needle that brought her end.
You, miss? But why? Why destroy something so vital?
It's a difficult thing to explain simply. Her strength was needed, what was left, to cut Farloom free of its black thread threat. It was a savage act, no doubt, but the reason was just. No, in time, these caves may see opportunity to regrow, flourish even. Though that rebirth itself, a task enormous. Longer than a lifetime, many lifetimes. For that task to succeed, it will fall to bugs like you to sow the first seeds.
I wish you success in your grand task, miss, but forgive me my... Oh. I wish you success in your grand task, miss, but give me my sadness for knowing the cruel cost. Secrets of a living land, father's wish. I'll sniff it out, daughter's promise. I'll solve it, me!
Okay, sorry. Hi, CB, how was your stream? Was it back here? No. Was it up here? No. Okay, so maybe it was below rather than above. Hang on. I'm doing sprinty boy. Let me go equip my sprinty boy things. Oh, I already had it. Never mind. Performance enhancing drugs. Gamer? Whoop. God, I love this little detail here. This bug, thank you. These bugs in the background, really it's just one bug. I think is it two bugs? This is another one right here. Yeah, these two bugs right here might be my favorite part of this entire game. These two remnants of this ancient civilization that we never get to see in either game. Just like this little bit of like, maybe they're worms with a Y. Like the Pale King. I don't know. But like, I fucking love the little detail that they're here. That they exist. Did I just hear someone take a shit? Oh, he was stretching. It was, now
I must train.
No, hang on, it was, now I must train, survive. Nope, god damn it. Now I must train, strive, further and faster by your example. Your skill upon these tracks has roused my spirit, Nimblebug. You shall forever have my thanks. Wait, what? I don't have anything to do here. What? I don't... Gotta tell you how to do it. Well, thank you for waiting to tell me how to do it, and waiting for permission, and I give you permission because I have no fucking idea. Okay. So I have... I was wrong about what I labeled. I have the gray memento, the surface memento, the crawl memento, the hero memento. We know that one is the bug, we know that one is the flea, there's two more. Apparently one of them is the sprint, and then there's another one. Everything that remains requires progress, except for the flea. I could just progress. If I progress, is it gonna lock off the fleas? Okay. If it's not gonna lock off the fleas, I'll just do progress for a bit. It has been a while. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Wood.
Marry me with my money.
The bone bottom! Bony bottom. I remember earlier when we were listening to the Vor song. Good time. Good times.
Do a flip!
Oh, what's this? That's an unexpected horde you're holding, old one. Yeah, we can guess to its source, though we'd believe it long gone from these lands.
The heart of a graceful lord. In its taking, I was able to witness his caves and kingdom as once they flourished. A stunning sight. Unique. All gone. Lost to the pale monarch and the system to keep her caged. It is time, shamans. I have the hearts. Enough as requested. Enough to build your spell, yes?
Menasor.
Aye, we're ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall never know, and all but about to burn for Farloom shaving. I warn you, old one. This first part might not be pleasant. We'll get you in there, if it's needed.
And now you've only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up then the die, and we'll begin.
Hello, Nightmare Heart. Hello. What the fuck is that? Now, how was I supposed to know that you unequipped my crest? What the fuck?
Show us your craft, child. Show it splendid, as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver than worm.
What happened to them? Did they give up their silk for her? Hang on. Okay, just checking. Maybe that wasn't meant to be taken literally. Maybe they're just them slowly dying off, maybe? As they lost access to their the silk that was keeping them alive? I know where I am. That's where the midwife would be, I think. Yeah. Does this work? Whoa. Mom?
Ignore.
Hang on, that wasn't good. Hang on.
For them not heard their whispers, greater and grander, weaver, guardian, queen. Those are their desires, but your own, and certainly not mine. Only if you resist them, you might see it. Another hope beyond. But to recall these words in time, will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother, before the mask, before I lay forever in duty.
You guys act like being a mom is your entire person. She's a weaver, guys. That's the voice the weavers had, so it's got to be somewhat like her, but she's a lot bigger than the other weavers. A lot more prominent than the other weavers, so it's a bit deeper. She's a weaver, guys. being a mom doesn't suddenly take over your entire state of being and all of a sudden you lose your voice that you had before and become mother voice. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck. Also, her name is Hera the Beast. I don't know, guys. Guys, I don't know if I can stand with you on this one. I don't know if I can really come at where y'all are coming from. Her name is Hera the Beast. What did you expect her to sound like? Oh my god! Guys, I'm fucking feasting right now. They've changed to honey. Mom too?
Good. Better. Yet still you will need to be faster. In time, it will come for you. Those who fear your nature, and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting. Swift and sudden.
I can't believe that was just confirmed. Oh. Oh, I don't like what that means. You lost her mom twice. Oh. 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 Did they know it? Fuck. Oh, I'm dying. Hey. Hang on, what's the other way? Dang. Fuck you, Christopher Larkin. You're making me feel feelings and I don't like it. Would like to return to not feeling anything. Oh. any idea what her voice was.
Alas, spider child, for our ways you will think us harsh. You will think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish. You are wrong, lady. I knew the wish, and the price to achieve it. Now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better. Strength in mind, in care, in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, and to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish of my mother, my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider. So much pain we must have passed to speak our hope so simply. For her you become, who knows, clear our desire, and has seen the full darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. Witness the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. Each fourth, I have grown strong, wrested from this remembrance. Earn yourself free from our sad fate.
Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wards against the void. Their shells are gone? Oh. Their bodies are gone. And the shells remain. Wow. Ethereal flower plucked from a deep and distant memory. Glows with soft pale light that wards against the void. Holy fuck. Did I get a last enemy? It didn't say that I had anything new in here. Oh. Wing mold. False fly with a rune-etched shell. A tortured mix of soul and void is caged within. A crude construct of my father's fallen domain. Only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to their bidding. That was a lot for me. I think that... I think it's very notable that before the White Lady was the palace, and then when we met the White Lady, it was not the palace in Queen's Garden. So she went to the palace, but theoretically did not find her father. Because it didn't end with her meeting Dad. Which means that she would have went into the palace to meet him after after he created the Voidlings. But then met with the White Lady in Queen's Garden, meaning she went there, seen what happened, and then went to get answers from the White Lady. Jeezy Pete! Yeah, that made me cry a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, they made me feel things. Yeah, that was feelings that I was feeling, and I don't like feeling feelings. I'd feel feelings with feelings. Oof. I was not expecting them to confirm. Was it Vespa? Was it Queen Vespa? Was that her name? Am I wrong? Yeah, Hive Queen Vespa. You know what's fucking crazy? Am I wrong? Yeah, let me double check. Okay, I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure that Vespa is a kickstarted backer character. Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that fucking wild? I could be wrong on this. Isn't it crazy that her name is Hornet because she's a bug? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Fuck! And that's why this is Hive Steel. Because it was given to her by them. In order to mimic their needles. Wow. Man. $100%. Oh. Okay, well. That ruined it a little bit. 100%, I got 100%. Jesus fuck. I was not expecting to get hit so fucking hard by that. She lost her mom twice. 3 times, really. Because once when she started dreaming because she knew her before. And then she started dreaming. And got eventually killed. And then she lost Vespa as well. She lost her mother figure 3 times. Man. That's fucking rough. I'm gonna have to, like, go back and reread through Hair of the Beast dialogue. All of their dialogue, really. To, like, fully consume what they said. God damn. Why did I... Okay. Conjoined heart. Enlivened heart of the Green Prince. Its beat is sharp and clear. Okay. Well... next stream, we will get the rest of the mementos. Go through and finish off the mementos, and maybe, if we have time, maybe not, we will finish off the game. Once again, missed. Once again, for like the 80th time, the next session of Silksong could very, very, very potentially be the final session of Silksong. I think it'll be 2 streams. I agree with Quack. I think it's going to be 2 streams. I think we are 2 streams away from the end of Silksong. I'm with you. I think 1 for the mementos and then 1 for finishing off the game. I think we're 2 streams out. And that second stream might be... I did that weird. The second stream might be short. Right? That second stream might be short. But I do think it's going to be 2 streams. God damn. This game... It's crazy how this video game is 80% the best game I've ever played in my goddamn life, and then 20% the worst thing I've ever done to myself.